Hi, this is Mr. Kays. This is 24.2a. 24.2a. Oh my goodness, has the French Revolution ever mixed up folks in Europe? They are scared that revolution could start in their land any minute. That's why the Congress of Vienna was so important for them to meet. Well, we're just going to see nationalism changes Europe. Liberal and nationalist uprisings challenged the old conservative order of Europe. There's no doubt about that. But who are these folks? Well, we're going to see three forces that struggled for that supremacy in European societies. The first group is the conservatives. The conservatives, they desired to protect monarchies. They wanted to protect or keep monarchies. They're usually wealthy landowners or nobles. Wealthy landowners or nobles. So they were making money before. They wanted to keep doing that. Wealthy landowners or nobles. The second group are liberals. They're mostly middle class. Mostly middle class. They desired power for parliament where educated and landowners voted. They desired power for parliaments. Parliament is a lawmaking body where educated and landowners would vote. So I see here with the liberals, they did not want necessarily the lower folks to rule, but they wanted themselves to be cut in on the action. Educated and landowning folks were able to vote in their minds. And then finally you had the radicals. They favored drastic change to include democracy for all, including the peasants. They favored drastic change to include democracy for all. We witness here the development of the nation state. The development of the nation state. Well, what is a nation state? What is a nation state? Well, we'll see that in a second. What's nationalism? Nationalism is the loyalty to a nation of people who share a common history and culture. It's a loyalty to a nation of people who share a common history and culture. What brings them together might have been war or religion or the foods they ate or the land they lived in or the language that they spoke that united them. So the idea of a nation state is a nation with its own independent government. A nation with its own independent government. Well, wait a minute. Aren't nations independent? Not always. A nation might be under the domination of an empire, like Greece was under the Ottomans. So a nation state is a nation with its own independent government. Modern nationalism and the nation state grew out of the French Revolution. That's no doubt there. Modern nationalism and the nation state grew out of the French Revolution. Show you an example here. In the Balkans, now the Balkans is a mountain range in Eastern Europe. We don't talk about them too much, but I'm thinking of like, Greece and Albania and Bulgaria and some of these nations. Think of the boot of Italy, and behind Italy is the Adriatic, and then across that is the Balkan Mountains. In the Balkans, the spirit of nationalism sparked a revolt against the Ottomans. The spirit of nationalism sparked a revolt against the Ottomans, and it's going to result in full independence for Greece. The spirit of nationalism sparked a revolt against the Ottomans, which resulted in full independence for Greece. Now, for the Balkans, you can put down the region includes the nations of Greece, Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, Turkey, and the former Yugoslavia. Greece, Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, Turkey, and the former Yugoslavia. In 1827, a combined British, French, and Russian fleet defeated the Ottomans. A combined British, French, and Russian fleet defeated the Ottomans. By 1830, Britain, France, and Russia signed a treaty recognizing independent Greece. They signed a treaty recognizing Greek independence. If you look in your textbook, you're going to see a famous British poet by the name of Lord Byron. He created poetry and prose, and he was so enamored or in love with Greece, ancient Greece, that he left England to join up to help the Greeks fight for independence. Well, he doesn't die on the battlefield. I think he dies of pneumonia or health issues in Greece. But he gave his personal fortune to fight for independence. Well, we're going to talk about Western Europe under reform next time. This is Mr. K's 24.2a signing off.